most of you know me here either through my employment with the city of Watertown for many years, or through my church. Peggy and Ben both know me through our church, where I'm a worship leader, and Doris also. I've been around for a long time. I'm not prematurely gray. I will tell you that right off the top of my head. I believe in our community. Some people have asked me, why did you want to get back into politics? Well, I believe in service to my country, service to my community, and commitment to those services. I spent 8 years in the Air Force on active duty, and I'm a Vietnam veteran. And I then spent 22 years in the U.S. Army Reserve, both as an NCO in the Civil Affairs Unit, which is not a dirty word, believe me, and also teaching in the United States Army Reserve NCO Academy in Rochester, New York. So I had to drive to Rochester to do my teaching. I'm a graduate of Jefferson Community College. Dr. McCoy and I were just talking a few minutes ago, and I'm very proud of the fact that I graduated from Jefferson Community College. I'm also a graduate of the National FBI Academy. And I am a former town of Rutland supervisor. For those of you who don't know, the District 11 includes the town of Watertown and the town of Rutland. And the town of Rutland has been sorely neglected in the last few years. I want to bring back the service to both towns that they enjoyed when Bob Boyce was the legislator out there. One of the challenges actually there's a couple of challenges that I see that we need to look at in this area. One of them is the high unemployment. Dr. McCoy and I were just talking about it. I watched the NBC feed out of Rochester last night on the television, on the news, and there was a new plant down around Canandaigua that was opened yesterday. You're building these high-tech discs for circuitry. And I said, what's wrong with Jefferson County building something like that? Well, the bottom line is, the workforce probably isn't ready for that type of technology yet. But through the efforts of JCC and the efforts of the BOCES program out here, we can make a workforce that is ready to walk into this type of employment. We want the high-tech jobs, but we've got to train our people, and that's the education side of it. And we can sing all we want to about we've got all the vacant space, but if we don't have the personnel to fill these positions, we're not going to make any headway in that area. The airport expansion. I have gone around to most of the departments in the county, in the facilities, to take a look at these things. I went out to the Dank site a while back, which is when they had their open house, because I didn't know what was going on out there. And I saw how they're reclaiming the methane gas to produce electricity, and they're actually producing some of it to go back into the grid. I went to the airport, and the manager out there gave me a really thorough tour, showed me what they have done and what they're anticipating doing out there. That airport could be the gem of the North Country, along with JCC. We need to have a long-range plan there. I don't think we need to necessarily devote all of our energies into passenger service. I think we need something in the way of freight coming in here. We've got a lot of companies here that I believe if we got more companies involved and could get the freight in and out of here easily, that's the way to go. So I think there's a long-range program that we've got to look at. I thank the AAUW University Women. I always get that backwards.
We do too.
And the Sunrise Rotary. I know now, though, why I didn't belong to a Sunrise Club. I do belong to a service club, but it ain't the Sunrise Club, I'll tell you that. I thank you for having us up here, and I really look forward to working with the fellow legislators this year. I would be a newcomer, but I believe I can blend in well, and I can certainly reach across the aisle and shake hands. I know I can work with the city and the county. I know the leaders in both bodies, so I can work with all of them, and I thank you very much for having us this morning.